Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. I'm going to do a little test this morning. I was curious, what happens if you have the Tacoma running? You know, I have the key fob, right? No key, just the key fob with some other keys and junk hanging on it. But what happens if you get in the truck, start it, and then for some reason, you take the keys out? I don't know, maybe you pulled up to a store, you got the wife and the kids, it's hotter than heck outside, so you pull up, you got the keys in your pocket, right? You're going to run in, you're going to leave the truck running because it is really hot outside and they want to stay cool in the air conditioning. So you go inside, go to reach for your wallet or something, I don't know, and if you're like me, it's in the same pocket as your keys, so you take it all out, you sit the keys on the counter, you do your business, and then you go back to your truck and you're going to leave. But you left the keys sitting there on the counter. Didn't realize it. Clerk didn't see it. They're gone. They're sitting there. Will it let you drive away? Will it stop running? Will it not let you go into drive? I don't know. We're going to find out. So I'm going to go ahead and start the truck right now. Like I said, I have the keys with me. And then we're going to go lay those somewhere else. And then we're going to take off. We're going to see. So here we go. All right, obviously we've started the truck. You guys can hear it running. Probably going to hear the radio blast here in a minute. Okay, now we're going to hop out. I'm going to go lay these in the garage, so let's do that. Okay, I've come out of the store or wherever I was, you know, left my keys. They're sitting on the counter in there somewhere. Maybe they're sitting in the house. I don't know. In my case, they're on the toolbox in the garage, but I've gotten back in the car, got my seatbelt on. Everybody that was in here is all happy now. They got their drinks or whatever, but there's a lot of chatter going on. It says here in the display or in the dash, key not detected. And then there's a flashing triangle over here with an exclamation point in it. So it is giving me indication that the key is not in here. But you know, we're late, I'm in a hurry, and I didn't really notice any of that because I'm not looking at that, so who cares? So I'm going to go ahead and shift into drive. Again, still no key in here. You guys can see it still says key not detected, and it has that triangle flashing over there. So we're going to see if we can't take off now. We're in drive. Here we go. Now, you can hear that. We're, of course, getting a warning or an indication that something's wrong. We don't know what because we never look at the dash. But, you know, little Susie and little Johnny are back there. You know, they're going at it. And Jane over here wants to tell me about her day. So I'm not really paying any attention to any of that. Plus, the radio's turned up so that I can drown out, you know, little Johnny and Susie in the back a little bit. And I didn't notice that, you know, I didn't notice that at all. Or it stopped, so I guess maybe somebody didn't have their seatbelt on, you know, I don't know. So we're continuing on, we're driving down the road. All of that stuff is still on. But like I said, life happens, you know, and I'm not really paying any attention to any of that. But I'm driving. Haven't gotten any more indications yet. No more warning noises or sounds or any of that kind of stuff. So let's stop. Let's say for some reason we had to run in the store again. I don't know. And let's put it in park. And everything is still up there flashing and trying to tell me something. And now we're going to go ahead and take off again. I want to see if it beeps at me again since I went to park. Let's find out. Nope. Nothing yet. No indication of anything. Now, I would have expected after going back to park, I guess, and taking off that I would get some other warning or, you know, indication or something other than what's in the dash, you know, an audible signal to maybe alert me to some kind of a problem, but so far we're not getting anything else. So, and the other thing I guess is I would expect that warning sound to go off every once in a while. to maybe let you know before you got, I don't know, 300 miles away from wherever you left your keys, that something was wrong. But so far, other than some bumps in the road, I'm not getting any indication that anything is wrong. So we're going to go out onto a little faster speed limit. I don't know why speed would make any difference, but we're gonna speed up a little bit, do a couple of stops here, and see if anything else happens. I'm kind of thinking nothing is going to happen, but let's see. Okay, we went out on a faster road, and nothing changed. There was no other indication other than what is still on the screen, you guys can see here, but no indication otherwise that anything else was wrong. I didn't get any more beeps or honks or anything as far as the truck alerting me that something was still going on. So I'm going to I'm going to head back home now, and we're going to grab the keys eventually here. But when we pull up, I'm going to go ahead and turn the truck off, and let's say that we reached our destination wherever it was, like 3.5 hours away, and we're going to turn the truck off. Or the other thing is, let's say that maybe it dawned on you while you're driving, right? And you pull over, like say at a rest stop, or let's just say that you're pulling over to a rest stop, right? Because little Johnny and Susie back there need to step out for a minute. So when you do that, obviously you're probably going to turn the truck off. I mean, unless somebody's staying in it and you need the air conditioning on, most likely you're all going to get out and you're going to turn the truck off. So what's going to happen? Again, you're probably about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours into your trip now, and what's going to happen when you shut the truck off? You don't have the keys with you. I think we all know what's going to happen, but as soon as we get back to the house here, we're going to find out. And obviously I'm not going to do this on my little trip, because I don't want to have to walk a couple miles back home. So stay tuned. Okay, we are back home now. Like I told you, I wasn't going to turn it off before I got back home. The keys are sitting in the garage back there on the toolbox. We still have the key fob not detected and the light flashing. So now I'm going to go ahead and turn it off, see if we can turn it back on. There, the truck is off. We're at the rest stop. Everybody ran in, they did their thing. Everybody's back in the car. I'm sitting in the driver's seat. We're ready to go. So let's open the door like we would have. Now we're back in, seatbelt on, ready to go. Road warrior. Let's push the button, see what happens. Key not detected, and our little flashing light. So now we're in panic mode, right? Like, what the heck? We finally, because the thing won't start, we finally did look at the dash, and we finally did see that we don't have the key. You're basically screwed. It won't start. I'll try it again for you. This time it doesn't even. It says engine start, press brake, push engine switch with key. So it even gives you a different message the second time. So I guess if you don't see that first message, you may not go what's going on. Although I assume you'd figure it out after a minute. But so I guess the truck will let you drive off without the key fob. It will strand you if you don't have the key fob and you turn it off. And I can just see this happening, right? I can see being somewhere and realizing that you don't have the key, or you think maybe it's fallen out of your pocket. I don't know, even though it should work if it's in the truck. But you turn the truck off and you nose around trying to find it, and it's not here, and now you're screwed because you shut the truck off. So the moral to the story is if it ever happens to you, and if you're lucky, you realize it, don't turn the truck off. See if you can find the key. If you can't, you're going to have to go back to wherever you started from to try to find a key or grab the spare or whatever. But don't turn it off. It will strand you. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Please click that thumbs up if you haven't before. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time on the web. Have a good day. Bye.